I look like I'm about to go rob a bank. I'm looking real set it off right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is really just a rant, kind of, a little bit, sort of, okay, a lot. This is a rant about frontals. If you couldn't tell from the title, I have a huge mess going on underneath this hat right now. At the end of this video, I will take this hat off and I will show you what's going on up underneath here. But for now, I would like to keep you all here. I don't want to run anybody off. But if you want to be ran off and you want to see what's going on, go ahead and skip to the end of this video where I will show you what I'm talking about. This is just my personal experience with frontals. So yeah, if you didn't know, if you're new to my channel or anything, I'll let everybody know, like, this is my first time wearing a frontal, and not saying I regret it completely, but I regret how it went down, the person I went to go get my hair done. It's all just an all-around mess. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning and just talk about just little things about this because I'm really aggravated. So firstly, this frontal underneath this hat looks a hot mess. When I first walked out of the salon, it looked a hot mess. I should have known from day one that by like day 30, like a month into this, I wasn't gonna like frontals, but I guess I'm just so trusting. But basically day one, like, I looked this girl up on Instagram because I need somebody in my city who can do frontals because I have a hairdresser who I go to, but I've never seen him do frontals, and I wanted to try somebody else. Big red flag right there. I should have known right away to go to somebody that I know and stop trying to find new people, especially in the city of Atlanta. But we're not gonna go there yet, not yet. I'm still calm a little bit, kind of, not really. So yeah, find this girl on Instagram, and her pictures look legit. I'm like, okay, she look like she can do some work. I go and stalk her customers' pages to make sure it's real, and their shit looks legit. I'm like, okay, fine, cool. Looks like she can do frontals and for a cheap price. Everybody else wanted to charge like $175 and up. She was charging $150. It was a $25 difference, but I guess you get what you pay for. But again, we'll talk about that a little bit later. So I go to her. She's doing my frontal, trying to make it look cute or whatever. And as I'm sitting in the chair, the beautician in front of her is like, pulls her to the side and is like, I don't like to say things in front of clients. I think you're using, a little too much product. You should try to put a stocking cap on her head. But the girl was like, no, I'm not gonna use a stocking cap. I'll use it next time. Like, does not take the other girl's advice to use a stocking cap to put over my hair to protect my hairline before putting on this frontal, right? So she goes to put on this frontal. I look in the mirror, it looks a mess. Like, I can still see lace on the side of my hair. I can still see like a little bit of like white glue. She used the Ghost Bond. She was like, oh no, don't worry about that. It's gonna dry, la la la, it'll look better. It's like, it was like clear. Like when you have like glue on your finger and it's clear, but you can still tell it's glue on there. Imagine that on your face. That was that on my face. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure this isn't normal, but I can go home and fix it. Because I'm the type of person, like, I never like my hair coming out from the beautician anyway. I always got to tweak it a little bit. So I'm just like, well, maybe I just can go home and play with it and then I'll like it, right? I've been playing with this frontal for a month and I still don't like it. But again, I'm trying to stay calm. I'm not trying to go there. So, some time goes by. I'm able to wear my hair without a hat. It's still a little noticeable, like the Ghost Bond underneath it. You can still tell that it's not looking like scalp. I'm like, why does my frontal look like Aaliyah J's? Why doesn't my frontal look like, all these other people who have popping ass frontals? Like, what is going on? Like, why is my hair looking a mess, right? So a week goes by and I'm just like, okay, well, let me do this. I was watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos. People were like, oh, well, you could use Got to Be Glued, which is a gel, and it works just as well. Because I'm like, I'm going to have to take off this glue. I'm going to have to retrim my frontal because she didn't do a good job. And then I can lay it back down myself. Like, I have no issue doing hair or whatever. It was alright, but the thing about Got to Be Glued is, one, it doesn't last like Ghost Bond, obviously, because it's gel and not a glue, and I sweat like on my hairline or getting in the shower, it'll loosen up. and stuff like that, obviously. Another thing about the got to be glued is you got to keep reapplying it and it flakes. Like, it was kind of in a way worse than the Ghost Bond to me. The got to be glued really, I don't like it at all. I liked how the Ghost Bond stayed, but I didn't like how it flaked. So I'm just like, why is it flaking so much, right? So I look at my hairline and I can tell, like, the way my hairline is set up, like, I have really, really fine baby hairs, even like, not on my forehead, but kind of. So you know how they tell you to put your frontal a little bit above your hairline? Even if they do that, like, what's that, like, she did that, it's still going to be on my baby hairs a little bit, like, because my hairline is just all over the place. So that's another inkling that frontals just wasn't for me, but you know, had to be hard-headed. So time goes on, you know, the frontal gets old, and honestly, y'all, I don't think frontals are just for me. Like, it looks a hot mess. I'm gonna show you what it looks like underneath here. I have, like, at least once a week, or actually no, every 3 days, I have to, actually every day, every morning when I get up now, I have to, like, clean up the gel, reapply the gel, blow dry it, stick it back down. Like, that's a lot to do in the morning. Like, I had no idea that frontal was so much maintenance, which I probably should have did a little more research, because some people were like, oh, you know, frontals are kind of high maintenance, la la la, but I'm just like, oh no, it'll be fine, no, it is really high maintenance and it sucks. Like, they look so cute when it's done right, but mine wasn't done right and mine didn't look cute, so it's just a hot mess. Like, it was just bad all around. I feel like I never really had the full frontal experience where I can just, you know, like, flick it around without seeing glue or without seeing tracks, or not tracks, but like the lace, without just seeing flakes in my hair. And I'm upset. Like, I really thought this was gonna be new year, new me, new look. I thought I was gonna be popping. Apparently not. Like, you know, life just had another plan for me this year when it comes to these frontals, and I really just don't know what to do, y'all. Like, I'm about to just take it out. I think it also has to do with maybe the quality of the hair of the frontal that I had. I didn't like this hair at all either. It was just bad all around. I just didn't like it. So in my previous video, you saw I cut some bangs, and it just so happened that the bangs covered up all that glue and all of that, and I was rocking that for a while, and I was like, okay, we could probably do this. But the thing about the bangs is I don't like how the bangs look with my hair down. I only like how the bangs look with my hair like up in a bun or in a ponytail. It's really cute like that. But having like those Chinese bangs or the little wispy bangs with my hair straight, I didn't like that look on me personally. I just got tired of wearing my hair in ponytails all the time. I just want to have the functionality of a frontal, how a frontal should be. Will I try a frontal again? Yeah, not right away. I want to give my edges a break, because trying to loosen up the Ghost Bond glue kind of did pull out my edges like a little bit on the side. And then another thing I didn't know, like, you get like these, I don't know, I had like these sore bumps like on this side over here. I don't know if it was from the glue, like an allergic reaction or something, but it was sore, like it hurt, and it just didn't lay flat. And I'm kind of really upset right now. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what this looks like. I don't believe I'm putting myself out there on the internet, but people I like at work who ask me if I recommend frontals, I tell them no. Like, it's too much maintenance. Like, if you're looking for like an easy, cute, low maintenance hairstyle, don't get no frontal. This is not what you want. This is what you get when you're trying to have a look. And I can only imagine trying to have a frontal in the summertime. You know, this was the winter time and I had a frontal. In the summertime, you sweat all the time. How in the world will you ever have a frontal in the summer? Like, I can't even begin to imagine. So yeah, without further ado, I rambled on enough. I'm embarrassed. So I'm gonna pull it back now. This looks a mess. And I'm gonna explain what's going on here. So this morning I did this because I was kind of tired of seeing the white glue, but I caught myself putting foundation on my edges so that you can see. I mean, so you can't see. what's going on here. But do you see all of this product buildup? This is the got to be glue. And so I last took off my frontal, reapplied it like 2 days ago, and then ever since 2 days ago, I have been just like touching it up with glue and going to work because I just haven't had time, and then so I would just cover this up with my bangs. But it just got really, really bad. You see how flaky it is, and you see what I'm talking about? My edges are here, but the frontal is here. So here is the frontal, and then here are my edges. Now, even when the frontal like was just done, it would sit probably like here, but again, it was still on my edges because they come out to here. So she can't put the frontal here because that's on my eyebrow. So you can just see all the product buildup, and it just looks a completely hot mess. And you can tell why I feel the way I do. So you can kind of tell what I'm going through. Like, I can't walk around like this. You know, like, obviously people will see all of this here. If you're in the Atlanta area and you know some really good hairstylists, let me know. I'm not gonna be cheap anymore. I learned my lesson. You get what you pay for when it comes to frontals, especially when you want to style like this. Like, I thought I was gonna be able to do like this and be like, yes, but no, that didn't happen. That's it. I'm tired of embarrassing myself on the internet. Thank you guys for watching, like putting up with my little bit of rant, but it's time for me to go. Adios, till next time.